I wanted to talk about this controversial high school track meet. This occurred at the Virginia High School League's Class 3 state indoor championship during the 4x200 meter relay. It went viral, but for all the wrong reasons. Because Alaila Everett, who was a senior from Norcom High School, she struck one of her competitors, Kaelen Tucker, on the head with a baton.
I beg your pardon?
The metal baton. Tucker, she suffered a concussion. I'm going to go ahead and show you the clip. Thank y'all for watching.
Field relay race. One runner hit another in the head with a baton. Janae Norman here with the story. Good morning, Janae.
Hey, George, this is a crazy video that you have to see. It's unimaginable, unsportsmanlike conduct on the track. This morning, a high school track star is still recovering nearly a week after being hit on the head by another runner during a race.
Junior Kaelen Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaelen on the outside, Kaelen's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaelen is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaelen.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaelen dropping her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped. I just jumped up out of the bleachers immediately and ran to her on the main floor.
The 16-year-old was later diagnosed with a concussion. The family says neither the athlete who struck Kaelen nor the other team's coaches checked on Kaelen or reached out afterwards.
To see that they kept running and she not stop and check on my daughter, that was the part where I was like, it couldn't have been an accident.
The other runner, who attends Norcom High School, has not been named. Kaelen's parents say Norcom's athletic director and the girl's father apologized in a phone call, but they're still waiting for the opposing athlete and her coaches to reach out.
We definitely want the coaches and a personal apology from the actual athlete as well, because it's only right.
The Virginia High School League saying in a statement, "We thoroughly review every instance like this," adding, "The VHSL membership has always made it a priority to provide student athletes with a safe environment for competition."
Meanwhile, Kaelen's parents say that they're still waiting to see what disciplinary actions will be taken against the other athlete before deciding their next steps. In the meantime, guys, because Kaelen's been recovering for a week, they're hoping that she can finally return to school today. Because she's been out recovering.
Yeah, exactly. We're glad she's okay.
Yes.
It's an evil world we live in.
Obviously, the way that Tucker was holding on to her head and the way that Everett pulled her arm back, that definitely did not look like any accident. This incident gone viral. Everett has claimed that it was in fact accidental, saying she lost her balance and didn't mean to strike Tucker. But y'all, whether it was on purpose or not, she got to take accountability for that. She is going to have to be held responsible. And I'm here to tell you that if you are a mother and you know that your child is cutting up like this, you need to do the right thing, do the responsible thing, and teach your daughters at a young age that they need to be held accountable for their actions and their behaviors. Because if you don't start that, and you don't encourage that, and I'm not saying that you should be walking around blaming your children for everything. That's not what I'm implying. However, based on what I see, it appears as though Everett was in the wrong, and she needs to face her consequences, because then she will grow up to be an adult that has a sense of entitlement and believes that she can go around and do whatever she wants to do and pop off on people and think that she's not going to face any consequences. And then she'll want to play victim. Check out the alleged perpetrator. She had to say, because again, she said we got it all wrong, that we in fact saw things the wrong way. Okay. What you saw was not her intentionally trying to hit or intentionally hitting Tucker in the back of the head with the baton. It was all an accident.
The young athlete in question says there's more to that video than meets the eye.
Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
Alaila Everett is a decorated athlete and senior at IC Norcom High School. She would have never thought her trip to the Class 3 track and field state finals last Tuesday would take a drastic turn.
They're going off of one angle.
Alaila visibly emotional because of this video from the meet. This was a 4x200 meter relay race, and she and a Brookville High School athlete were rounding a curve on the track when they nearly collided with each other.
After a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit.
It appears intentional, but Alaila says it was accidental.
But I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. I didn't have to see a first video, second video, 10th video. I know 100% that she won't do this to nobody.
Her parents outraged at the backlash. The IC Norcom relay team was disqualified, a ruling that a local USA track and field official finds questionable. He says a play-by-play look shows that the Brookville athlete was running closely to Alaila.
If a person comes up on the outside, they got to be a full stride ahead of me before they can cut in front of me.
The other family spoke with the news station in Roanoke asking for an apology from Alaila, something she wants to give, but she says the other athlete hasn't been receptive, blocking her on social media, and instead the Everett family was served with court papers.
Wow. And now we have to go to a city 3 hours away that everybody hates our guts already.
They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video.
VHSL says they are still reviewing the situation, and Portsmouth Public Schools says they will support whatever ruling comes from the league. Markeisha Jackson, 10 on your side.
Now, I do not think it is okay for people to be sending death threats to Everett regarding her actions or her alleged actions towards Tucker. However, I'm listening to her parents and they're talking about, we don't want to drive 3 hours. Well, guess what? You are her parents. And as her parents, you all should be, reiterating the importance of positive sportsmanship as her being an athlete. And then also trying to play the victim when you are in fact wrong. And it says that Alaila and her family, Tucker's family says Everett has not, So Everett is saying, she has attempted to reach out to Tucker. However, that Tucker's family has her blocked. Tucker is alleging that no, they have not received any type of formal apology regarding the matter. Bottom line is this. Young women need to be held accountable for their actions, because too often when things like this happen, the conversation definitely becomes excuses, deflections. She's over here talking about, what about my mental? Ma'am, were you thinking about the other person and their mental and their physical health and well-being when you decided that you were going to, draw back that baton and go upside their head and the potential injuries and impact it was going to have on her? You think about that as you were allegedly in the wrong? Girl, bye. We are not buying it. And if you hurt someone, even if it's unintentionally, you need to own up to it. Okay? Where is the integrity? Where is the character at? And her mother is sitting right over there, and her father are like, A, B, C, and D. They are making all these excuses, And saying sorry is not going to be enough. You are going to have to hold this, and you're going to have some type of consequences. Update, it appears as though Everett is now facing charges regarding this matter. So let's get into it. Thank y'all for watching.
Senior Alaila Everett has been charged with the misdemeanor of assault and battery out of Lynchburg. Now, I spoke with Everett's father, who told me his family is going to fight this to help clear their daughter's name. The Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney confirmed on Wednesday that Everett was charged for her role in the incident in Lynchburg, where she is seen hitting another runner, Kaelen Tucker, in the head with a baton. Earlier this week, I spoke with Everett and her dad. She said what is seen in the video was an accident. Everett said she lost her balance because the runner did not provide herself enough distance to cut into the inside lane of the track during the race. Everett says the hit was not intentional, but she's received backlash online, including death threats. We spoke to Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney Bethany Harrison, who explained the outcome for Everett if she's found guilty in juvenile court.
The court has many what we call dispositional options available to it, many things the court can order to help in that goal of rehabilitation. It could be community service, it could be time in detention, and a lot of things in between, like counseling, services of that nature.
The Portsmouth NAACP is reacting to the charge. I'll tell you what they had to say at 5. I'm Danielle Seda, WTKR News 3.
All right, y'all. So, do you think that Everett should have stepped up sooner and offered an apology regarding her actions? Was this accidental, or do you feel there's more to the story? And most importantly, what does accountability look like in these type of situations? I want to hear what you all thoughts are about this matter. Let me know. Put in the comment section. Let's have a honest conversation about accountability. Leave a like, share this video, as well as consider subscribing to the channel. Peace, y'all.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
You know what I find very interesting? None of y'all as women are standing on anything. What are y'all standing on? Look, what are you standing on?